Hey everyone, what's going on? And we're going to do 10 more UX stages, and I actually decided not to S-rank all of the stages. I mean, if I get them itemless, awesome, but I'm not going to go out of the way to get them just because there's some stages that, I might be able to beat itemless, but for the S rank, I might have to use like a full item run or, thousands of coins, and yeah, I just don't think it's worth it. I was actually talking to a friend of mine who also plays the game, and he's like, well, if it doesn't unlock anything, why do you want to spend the extra coins? And, I actually agree with that. I see where he's coming from. And so that's why I decided not to continue to go for the S ranks, because I won't be able to push out as much content, because right now we've been going fine, but at some point in the future, the stages are going to get so difficult that you're not going to be able to beat them itemless, or at least to S rank them itemless. And, yeah, I'd have to use a bunch of items, play a few stages, go back to Meowth, grind Meowth up, get a bunch of coins back, and then do another set of stages, and then do Meowth. So the videos would probably come like every once a month or something. So yeah, something insane like that. So yeah, I apologize to those that enjoyed the S ranks, but yeah, just not gonna go for them at this point. If I get them, great. If I don't, I don't. I did go ahead and get Hippopotamus S rank, though. I believe that's how you say it. Next up we have Bagon, and Bagon is actually a tough stage. Obviously the original isn't as tough, but this one just has so much HP, and I almost actually did get the S rank on this one itemless. I just about missed it, but yeah, I did pretty well on this stage, but still not able to get the S rank. But again, doesn't matter because able to beat it itemless, so that's all that matters. I mean, if they ever do decide to update the game, I don't think they will, but if they ever do and add like more expert stages for some of these UX stages, then I'll go ahead and S rank them if they matter at that point. But as of right now, not a big deal. But the good thing about it is you need 500 S ranks from the main stages to unlock the UX set, and then you just need 200 more. So just pick up an easy 200 from the first like several hundred stages, and you should be good to go. You'll be able to unlock Primal Groudon, all of the expert stages, and that's it. Yeah, so you get all the enhancements that you would get S ranking or not. So yeah, it doesn't really make much sense to S rank them if you don't need them. But anyway, yeah, going in with the Freeze Plus on Bagon, definitely a good option. Last ditch effort just in case I needed it. I actually didn't need it in this attempt, but that's another reason I don't want to go for S ranks, because I want to use the last ditch effort or final effort Pokemon, and obviously I wouldn't be able to do that if I was going for S ranks, because you can't S rank stages with those Pokemon for the most part. But yeah, if you're up to the UX set, let me know if you're going for all of the S ranks, or you're just trying to just pass the stages just to get to the end. Maybe at some point in the future I'll make it a personal goal after I complete all these stages. I'm not really too sure. Oh, another thing I wanted to tell you guys, after I finish all of these UX stages, I'm actually going to have kind of like a boss rush mode. I'm going to edit out all of the bosses and put them in one video as a compilation. Yeah, and then have a video of just all the bosses, because that's actually something I would have liked to see. So, I thought that maybe you guys would like to see it. I try to make videos based on what I would enjoy, so hope you guys enjoy that too. But that's a ways away. Obviously, we have to complete all of these UX stages first. But yeah, I don't know what the S rank is at for that one. It might be 8 moves, it might be 7 moves. Not gonna make it, just about miss it. We do beat it with 6 moves left, so I will definitely take that. But yeah, over 30,000 HP. Absolutely insane. Can't recall what the original one has in terms of HP, but, obviously it's not over 30,000, but, either way, we do go ahead and beat Bagon just fine, so that's awesome. I'll definitely go ahead and take that. So yeah, that is Bagon. Definitely a difficult stage. So we got the A rank. That's good enough for me. And again, you get 300 coins, but if I was throwing like +5s or attack powers, those 300 coins would be useless. They wouldn't do anything. So, didn't want to do that either. So going in with this one, Yeah, Mewtwo, awesome choice for Side Burst. Definitely recommended if you finish the level max challenge of Mewtwo. Definitely want to go ahead and bring that one with you. Shiny Mega Deontay, it does have a bunch of rocks. It disrupts, I believe, with blocks and rocks. So, yeah, definitely want Mega Shiny Deontay. It's definitely a good way to go. Yeah, Cross Attack Plus really helping out. It is a 3 Pokemon stage, so you might actually get the Cross Attack Plus off, quite a bit. So, that's definitely good to have. It's definitely good to have. And, obviously I've already mentioned Mewtwo. It's good just because it has a 50% chance on a match of 3, 4, and 5. So, definitely a good option. Here's another Cross Attack Plus that I got. So, that is really cool. That is really cool. So, I actually did S-rank this one as well. Not going for it, but, I'll take him when I can get him. 3 Cross Attack Plus going off in that battle. So, that's really nice. You shouldn't need a whole lot for this stage. It's really not a difficult one. It does have a little bit of tank to it, but that's because I guess it is a 3 Pokemon stage, so not a big deal. You'll be able to get this one just fine, yeah. So that is Pancham, so that's nice. That is nice. And that's an S rank. 30 coins. That was actually my second attempt that I played that one. I think because at the time I wasn't sure if I was going to go for the S ranks or not, but then after I got to some stages, I decided to forget about it because, namely Milotic. Milotic convinced me not to go for all of the S ranks. But anyway, this one, going in with more of a casual team, we do have the last ditch effort just in case. It's always nice to have. You definitely don't need that one. Shiny Mega Gengar just because I don't use that much, but it's a pretty decent ability, decent Mega abilities, especially in stages like this where you don't really have to, worry too much. You should be able to clear this one out just fine. So, yeah. Yeah, so that is nice. And Lunala just for the combo boost, I guess. Not a big deal. If you don't have it, it's really not difficult. One typeless combo would be good as well. Yeah, not a difficult stage. I guess those clouds could get a little bit annoying, but they're not too much of a big deal. Just tap the clouds, and yeah, you should be good to go that way. But not a difficult one. I'm sure you could S rank this item list. I wasn't able to do it, but I'm sure there's better teams than Shiny Mega Gengar in order to do it. But if you want to have a little bit of fun with this game, you'll go in with something that may not be the best necessarily all the time. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I like to go in with fun Pokemon like Shiny Mega Gengar or like Shiny, or like the regular Charizard Y, or even Shiny Charizard Y. I've used that one before. So yeah, Last Ditch Effort actually did help. I didn't think it did, but yeah, Last Ditch Effort able to beat that just fine. Another good reason, as I've mentioned, not to go for S ranks if you don't need them is just so you could, Last Ditch Effort the Pokemon to oblivion, basically. Or Final Effort. Litwick would have been good there as well. So now we're up to the main stage of this batch. It's not a boss stage, but, well, you know what? I actually believe that this one is possible item list to S rank, believe it or not, because I did come, well, I didn't come close, but I really struggled in the beginning, so I could have come close, if that makes sense. But I remember this one back in the day. I went for, this one was so tough. I went for a full item run. I think, I'm pretty sure I used even a complexity to beat this one. Not necessary anymore if you have some of these powerhouses. But yeah, basically you have to Mega Evolve Deontay and then get rid of all the ice. But the thing is, I could not get a 3-match of Deontay to save my life. it just was not happening. So, Deontay will remove all of the ice and all of the Feebas, which is obviously good. But again, no match of Deontay. So what am I going to do? Just go for the super effective shot out Pikachus. But yeah, I would have had the 3-match, but there you go. That messed me up. But excuse me. But yeah, as I said, a very annoying stage. But you probably could S rank it if I had the Deontay going off immediately. It would have gotten rid of all of that ice and all of that Feebas, and I would have been able to combo and whatnot. Maybe I could have actually knocked it out and got the itemless S rank. So that's really cool that it's possible, I guess, but it's certainly not easy. No Deontay. I could still not have the Deontay match. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so definitely really annoying that I wasn't able to get the Deontay match. You know, I thought I was gonna lose at this point because I'm like, you know, but then finally I'm able to get it. So yeah, able to get rid of a bunch of that ice. You know, we still have Deontay, so still clear out the rest of that ice, or at least most of it. And yeah, then you can just continue with like the super effective shot out and, you know, Lux Ray if you have it, Cross Attack Plus, you know, definitely helping out as it goes off. So yeah, as I said, probably could have itemless S rank this if it wasn't for missing all of those Deontay. So even though Deontay is an awesome Mega on this stage, definitely a bit annoying as well. You know, if you want to go with a Mega Start, I guess you can. That's if you really want that S rank, but yeah. And then, you know, hopefully you have the Mega Deontay match right off the bat. You know, a Mega Start and a +5 is probably going to get you the S rank with this team or a similar team. I did go in with the Hyperbolt Pikachu, just in case. I wasn't sure how difficult this stage was. I was expecting it to be tougher than it was. And it definitely seems tough because, you know, I couldn't do anything at the beginning. But, you know, after we got rid of all that stuff, not really that bad. So I will definitely take that. So, yeah. Not too bad. Not as bad as I remember, at least. So, yeah, this is Milotic. And you cannot find this one in survival mode, thankfully. If you could, we probably wouldn't be farming survival mode nowadays. So yeah, definitely took quite a bit. I don't know, how long was that? 3 minutes, 4 minutes alone just for this Pokemon? So it's actually not that tanky. I mean, it is. It does have a lot of bulk, but it's not, compared to some others we've seen, it's really not. I mean, Onyx even has more, you know, but still, it felt like it was just because of how long it took me to clear away all of that ice. I mean, I just kept on getting board reset after board reset. It was really obnoxious, to be honest with you. But anyway, we do grab that B rank, you know, better than going in with like an attack power and a +5 or whatever, and, you know, getting the S rank. I'd rather just not spend those coins. So yeah, this one is Solosis, and not a terribly difficult stage. It is a 3 Pokemon stage, going in with just a shot out and the barrier shot, just because this one is really tanky. So, you know, it is a 3 Pokemon stage, so it's probably manageable, but it's still a little bit annoying. We do have Last Ditch Effort. I don't believe I needed Last Ditch Effort. You know, Last Ditch Effort is definitely going to help me out in the future, some of those future stages, but for this stage, definitely don't need it at the moment, I don't think. You definitely don't need it. You can beat this one without it, but you'll be able to combo quite a bit after all of that ice and Solosis go away. You know, after all the ice is gone, the barrier shot, Drift Limb, not helping out, but it doesn't matter. I mean, this Pokemon doesn't disrupt you. At least it didn't to me. I don't think it does. It never did in survival mode, so, you know. You also can't shot out after you get rid of all the Solosis, but that is okay because you're going to combo on the stage, and even if you don't, even if you do really poor, you'll have the Dusk skill if you have it, or even the Litwick if you have it. I know those are, like, maybe some of you might not have them, but if you're up to the UX stages, you might have 1 or 2 of them, so definitely a good option to have. Definitely a good option, yeah. You know, the S rank, probably 10 moves, but as I said, not going for the S rank, so yeah, already it's about 25,000, so, you know, just about halfway. So I guess it has about 50,000 HP. Wow, 50,000. The original probably has about 20,000 then, and then, yeah, 50,000 or 25,000, whatever it is. I don't know how much. I don't know if it increases double, if it doubles, or if it triples the HP, or something. Maybe it's different for each Pokemon, who knows? But either way, it's not a bad stage just because it is a 3 Pokemon stage. But as you could probably expect, some of the boss stages coming up, they're going to have outrageous amounts of HP. It's going to be absolutely insane. But, you know, I'm excited for it too because we get awesome enhancements. We'll see which ones we could beat itemless. Hopefully we can beat some of them itemless. Probably not all. Definitely not all, actually. Some of them I know are going to be, you know, even though we're not going for the S rank, they're still going to take, you know, a lot of coins. But we'll handle them as we get up to them. Actually, I guess Duskill did come in handy in this one. Well, didn't need it for that, but, you know, we did activate it. Either way, we do beat that. Almost 50,000 HP. That is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But, hey, we're still going on. So we pick up that B rank, so that is not bad. going into Honage, I believe I S-ranked this one with just a fire team. As I've mentioned before, I love fire. This is one of my favorite types to use. This and poison. Could be because Charizard is my favorite Pokemon to use. That's why I've been using Charizard Y, Mega Charizard Y a lot. Definitely one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. In fact, it is my favorite. Charizard is definitely my favorite. Actually, Charmander is. So, but you know, I'm not going to use Charmander in this game. So, Charizard, definitely the next best thing. Definitely one of my favorite Pokemon. So, yeah, that's why I enjoy using it. And as I've said also, I do like the Mega Y effect, the Charizard Y. Even though it's not the greatest Mega effect in the world, it's certainly a lot of fun to use. And Charizard's Unity Power has helped me out plenty before. It has helped me out plenty. So, I will definitely use it. And I believe that we get Unity Power often. No, we don't. Never mind. I thought we did for some reason, but I thought that's how I was able to S-rank it. But no, I guess it was just the Burn Plus that was able to do it, and Delphox from Pyre. Yeah, definitely an awesome combination. If you have Burn Plus and Pyre going, you're going to do an insane amount of damage. So that's probably why I love that combo so much. You know, I wish more types had like the Burn Plus. We have Spookify Plus, you know, but we do get that S-rank. So, hey, why not? Drillbur. I may have S-ranked this one as well. I think I did. Either that or I came... No, I'm pretty sure I did S-rank this one itemless. Going in with both Kyogre and Poliwrath for Big Wave. Just using Poliwrath basically for fun. I mean, typeless combo obviously would be better. I don't have to say it. Tapu Fini, you know, Tapu Bulu, things like that. If they're super effective, even if yours is not super effective, you know, it would be better than Poliwrath. But yeah, this is not really a difficult stage, though, in my opinion. Plenty of rocks, so if you have like the Kyogre, if you have the Primal Kyogre, definitely want to go ahead and use it, because this stage is, not a bad stage. So, you know, Big Wave helping us out as well. Farmed Poliwrath quite a bit ago, before even typeless combo was even a thing, before it existed, I believe. So yeah, it must have been before it existed, because I wouldn't have farmed it now. But yeah, able to easily S-rank this one. I love using the regular Gyarados, especially after it got Mega Boost. I love that ability on Pokemon that... I was kind of hoping Manectric got Mega Boost, just because it would Mega Evolve in one turn, basically, as well. So yeah, love that Mega effect as well, as I mentioned plenty of times before. So definitely another easy S-rank. I think I actually S-ranked this one as well, if I remember correctly. Actually, I may have come close on this one. It may not be an S-rank, but it may be close. But either way, you could S-rank this one itemless. Going in with the same team, I just decided to go for it. I knew there was rocks on the stage from Survival Mode, and I knew they fall in Skyfall, so definitely want both Kyogre if you have them. If you don't have them, you know, it might be a little bit more tricky because there's just so much rocks, and you definitely want to go for the damage. You know, Poliwrath, maybe not the best decision, just because... it's difficult to combo on this stage. So, you know, if you don't have the Kyogres, you could probably go in with like a Rock Eater, like Shiny Mega Deontay or something. That should be alright. I just went in with the Gyarados. I basically just went in with the same team. You know, yeah, Primal Kyogre, excellent. Even if it gets rid of all of the rocks on the field, more are going to fall down from the Skyfall. So, definitely a good way to go on this stage. And yeah, so... hopefully you guys invested in some of them. Maybe you did. So yeah, that is awesome. Definitely take that. I know I had the 5 match. I went for the 4 match because of that Gyarados. So that was going to get Gyarados match. So that's nice. And yeah. Not activating, but again, doesn't matter. This stage is really not tough. The abilities are going to activate, you know, as you play through the stage, basically. So it doesn't matter if they don't activate a couple of times. You're still going to be good enough to be able to beat this one. So yeah, I believe the S rank... I think I missed the S rank by 1 move. So, you know, probably could have made it, but either way, doesn't matter. Playing a little bit more casual on these UX stages, because it's not a big deal if you miss the S rank. So that's why I'm playing a little bit more casual, but you could definitely go full force, you know, if you really want those S ranks, if you are that much of a completionist, and that's okay. You know, if you are, definitely go for it. But yeah, Anyway, we have this. I'm a completionist when it comes to getting all of the Pokemon and completing all of the stages. So definitely want to unlock the expert stages. That's why I was going for S ranks in the main stages, but not the expert ones. But I know some people enjoy going for all of the S ranks in the expert stages and even the UX stages, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just prefer not to spend the coins because I want to grind Meowth as little as possible, basically. So that's just me. You know, that's why I'm basically not making a huge deal about these stages at the moment, or at least moving forward. So yeah. Anyway, this is Shuppet, and Shuppet is really annoying. Like, I don't think you could find this in survival mode because I don't think I ever did. But yeah, the stage is really annoying because of all these black clouds, but it's not a big deal. I mean, just tap in the clouds and you should be good to go. Yeah, it's really not a difficult stage. It doesn't have a whole lot of HP. Just trying to make matches. I think I missed the S rank by 1 move or 2 moves or whatever, but either way, it doesn't matter. I think it was 1 move, but we do go ahead and beat Shuppet. No boss stage in this batch of 10. This was a long batch. I'm tongue-tied. I can't speak anymore. It's definitely a long batch to play. Definitely a long batch. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.